Welcome back to another video. My name is Dog, and today we are going to be doing it's the third or the fourth Call of Duty Easter egg hunter. More of a theory, but whatever. So make sure that if you like this, you like my other videos. This one's bound to get good views. It's going to be probably my biggest video on here yet. It might become a two-parter. Okay, so. Okay, well, in 30 seconds in, this video is gonna be about how the relations between Shadows of Evil and Revelations, all from Black Ops 3. Sorry about my lighting; it's absolute crap. But we're just gonna find the relations for them. We're gonna dive into Cthulu Mythos, and some stuff, some apothecans, symbols. I have those translation slates I have. We're gonna get into this, so let's get right into the news. So first of all, let's get started with Revelations because it's easier to explain. But before we get into any of this theory, I gotta recap what the map's about. So Revelations takes place as the final battle, the final map in the Black Ops Zombies storyline. And it is a collection of all the maps, except for a few. I don't think there's Reese in there. No transit, thankfully. There's no transit, yay. And mainly a lot of Black Ops 2 maps aren't in there. There's no Die Rise, there's no Origins, there's no Mob. Yeah, there's the Mob of the Dead, but let's get it takes place with all the maps. It's the last map, like I said. You can watch the cutscene and kind of get an idea what it's about. 2 minutes in, I'm still explaining. Yeah, and it does actually, spoiler, it does have the apothecans in it. Here's a quick side theory. I don't think it has Shadows of Evil, because Shadows of Evil takes place in Ultimate Timeline where the Shadow Man was released. So in the tanks, when Richthofen's timeline, the OG characters, Origins crew, they've never met the apothecans, but now they have, because they released a summoning key that Maxis has opened on accident. So that stinks. So let's get started. So we gotta recap some of the monsters. I know Glitching Queen did a video on this, but I want to do a video too, so deal with it. And I'm gonna add more stuff because I'm adding in Revelations. Like I said, it might be a two-parter or maybe even a three-parter. If not gonna be a three-parter, guys, I'm just gonna make it. I have 20 minutes to make each of these, so that's 40 minutes total if I do two-parters. That should be good. That's basically an hour of watching me talking to a camera. That's nice. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Master here. Welcome back to another. I was doing my intro again. I don't know why, but yeah, I meant to hit the pause button, but I hit the stop button, and then I thought I was doing the whole thing over again. And let's go through this again. Turns out I was still 3 minutes in. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna go through the translations of these. So I guess Dragonjaka does kinda have a play in this, but not that much of a play, just a little bit. But picking my head up, savage. I could put it up with this video. So the ribbons, you should know all these symbols if you ever did a void bow, or a spooky scary skeleton bow as I like to call it. But the ribbon equals Mar, M-A-R. Gwa, G-W-A, looks like 3 tentacles. So Magua is ribbon plus 3 tentacles. That's nice. The next one, I guess there's another Gua, G-U-A. I don't know if it's spelled Gua or Gua, but it looks like 3 dots. There's 3 dots. The middle one is a big dot. Then more symbols. The Ula looks like another symbol. It looks like, to be exact, here's what it looks like. See? Ula. There you go. So let's go through it. There's Io, Ko, Ula, Oroja, Gwa, Turk, Zor, Neth, Ma, Ast, Off, Uja / Uj, Arb, Erg, Swa, Ark, Anona, Ash, Or, Tar, Shub, Oth, Oror, and Or, and Lozeth, and Aneth. So let's get into what the monsters represent. So the parasites, the wasp things, they are a monster called Migo. Now the Migo represents what I just said. Okay, next monster. So guys, I'm going to be cutting a lot in this, I'm sorry, but let's go through the monsters real quick. Let's kind of explain before I go into more monsters what Cthulhu Mythos is. So the basically birth of like everything is Azathoth. Azathoth gave birth to like everything. So yeah. Another added god is called Nyarlathotep. Yeah. But this god is Nyarlathotep. He's in human and out of god mode. So I think he's a shadow man. Because, well, he's in human form and in beast mode. When you battle him in the final battle, in Shadows Evil, the boss battle, you're battling when Nyarlathotep, when he's in his creature form. And when you see him, he's in his human form. Anyway, the last one we're going to be talking about, the most important one here, Yog-Sothoth. Yog-Sothoth is he can see everything. Pretty cool. Yeah. So there's no secrets. That thing you saw is not a secret at all. That epic emoji clutch thing you did, he saw that and he's happy of you now. But in Shadows Evil, it looks like everything everything has a spawn. Everything spawns from something in Cthulhu Mythos, except for the outer god state is there, because the savage. And then everything looks like the spawn of Yog-Sothoth. So let's, I mean, let's do some more on my script here and my notes I plotted down. I do this on notes, guys, because, well, scripts are too fancy for me, I guess. Anyway, so like I said, Migo is definitely a parasite. But there's another one. If I can say this name right. I used to think it was something named Shibu, and I thought that was a massive thing in the sky once you get the Pack-a-Punch done. You can look at pictures of that, but I thought his name was Shibu. Turns out his name is John Cena. I'm just kidding. But I think, personally, it's either, by the pictures, it looks like Azathoth. It's definitely not Yog-Sothoth, just because of the looks of it. And we already got that Nyarlathotep is the Shadow Man, so we can't do that. So he's a Yog-Sothoth, which it doesn't look like Yog-Sothoth at all. It looks, and it kind of does look like Azathoth. Yeah, pretty cool. So, basically H.P. Lovecraft, the creator of all the Cthulhu Mythos, there's actually Little Arnie, not Little Arnie, that's one other thing. There's, the Gateworm. He doesn't have a name, though. Neither does the massive sky thing in the sky, but I'm just gonna say he's Azeroth, because he looks like it. The Gateworm, there's no real name for him, so that sucks. You know, that would have been cool if there was a name for him. So the beast mode is called the Devourer. And that's what it's called. And if you think about it, what the beast does is devour the zombies. And it looks just like the Devourer. This is literally, I'm not like looking off a YouTube video. This is literally on my notes. I'm going through, looking at a note, thinking about what I had on it, and then I'll pause the video and talk about it. So yeah. And then the meatballs, like We can't leave out the meatballs, man. The meatballs. They're called elementals, apparently. So yeah, that's nice. Elementals. Sounds cool. Yeah, basically they're like balls of fire, but they don't really have chains on them. Like in the meatballs, they actually have chains on them. These don't have chains on them, so that kind of sucks for the feeling. Oh yeah, hello Skyrim. I'm playing Skyrim in the back. I'm doing a video now, so deal with that. So like I said, the little Arnie is called something too. It's called the epic zoom in button. Yeah, that's what little Arnie is called. It's called the epic zoom in button. Okay, I'm done playing. So the little Arnie thing, the little Arnie is called the Dark Young of Shub Nagaroth. Nagaroth. Shub Nagirth. Nailed it. Yeah, it looks pretty weird actually. Because on one tab I have my notes, and on the other tab I have pictures of all my notes. So yeah, that's something. Another thing I'd like to share with you is that they didn't take all this from Cthulhu Mythos. They've dug deep into some pretty messed up things. Like for instance, this is my right hand, right? On in some quotes, there's some things that says, "They shall be cursed by a marking either on the forehead or the right hand. In shadows evil, what's on the right hand is the beast marking, the marks of the beast." There's also the letters of the beast, which is the 666. And in the stories that goes on your right arm, or right hand, I meant the back of it, I guess part of it. But in Shadows of Evil, there's the beast, markings of the beast, letters of the beast, two different things, but very, very similar. I want to point that out. Oh god, it's too close to the camera. But funny thing is, the spawning of Yog-Sothoth looks like the Mostagwa, the Wonder Weapon. The spawns of him do. It does not really him or her, isn't it? Yeah. But it looks like a spawn of Yog-Sothoth. Looks like a spawn of Yog-Sothoth, and that's pretty neat. Another one is the statues. I don't know what the name is, but what they do is listen to 3 epic, has to be true. You feed it, when the statue, you know, the statue on the map that you get your sword from, well, apparently in the story, they have to feed to survive. You feed them. If they don't get enough food, they turn into statues. They are statues. If you do feed him, he begins to come alive. When you feed him souls, his tentacles start to move. So, he is definitely, and he looks exactly the same. He is definitely that apothecary. Yeah. Okay, so last thing about Revelations. I'm sorry, my glasses on. I'm just gonna keep them on. Okay. So the last thing about this theory is the box, or of Shadows of Evil is the box. So it looks like the box is actually not it is a creature, and we're going to get deep into this. Inside the box, there's translations on it. You guys can translate that, because I don't feel like it. So basically, when you open up, a green mist pops out. I think that is the mist. It's the same thing like the Magua Stagua, not Stagua, but the Magua has, and the parasites to Mikos. Let's say that word. So it's the same markings they have, and so yeah, that's pretty neat. So that's what I think. Anyway, let's talk about Revelations. So Revelations is obviously after that. It has a Shadow Man, but the biggest thing I want to get across here is the insanely epic boss fight. There's not a boss fight, but insanely epic monster that goes around that eats Pack-a-Punch. That looks like another thing. That looks like a spawn of meat. It actually kind of looks like a spawn of not a Yogg-Sothoth. Looks like a spawn of Nyarlathotep. That's what I think it looks like a spawn of. It's kind of what the gate worms are, an interdimensional thing from the beyond. There's nearly no things of how can I describe it, but this theory isn't really about revelations. It's more about Shadows of Evil. That's when it gets across. I will be doing another video probably soon, because I'm going to get my upload schedule kind of updated a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this video soon. I've been real busy, so I'm sorry about that, but Autobots, zoom out. Having too much fun. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see a part 2 of this where I go more in depth in Revelations, please do it, because there's a lot more I want to tell you, but I can't because the time limit on this video is on 16 minutes, and I can't explain everything in 4 minutes. I have 4 minutes to explain, and I cannot do that. So, if you want to see part 2, give us some, show us some love. Can we hit one? To do a part 2, I have to have my standards. Crap. If I get, as soon as I get either 5 likes, it's sad times. Or if I get 300 views, standard 400 views, I'll do another one. That's a stretch. No, it's not. My other video got 400 views, 500 views, 450 views. So yeah, 400 views, I'll do another one, or 5 likes, I'll do another one, and a good comment. So yeah, bye. Like, comment, subscribe. There's my dog. Capiche.